Hi everyone, this is audapostrophe. Let's continue our game of Master Detective Archives Raincode running on Nintendo Switch. Okay, I'm just going to turn down the master volume just a hair. I do feel that it's still a little loud. I'm going to have to turn it down a little bit more than that as well, but for now... leave it at that. See what happens. Yeah, I do think it's interesting that that they really haven't strayed that much from the Danganronpa formula outside of being able to explore the environments in 3D. But for the most part, if you liked Danganronpa and you wanted more, after the series wrapped up, well, this is definitely going to give you that.
Huh?
Okay.
The next one is the art gallery in Gima district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right. The chief's in danger after all.
My house is so big, I just can't keep it clean. Should I hire another housekeeper? Look at Mr. Moneybags. I wonder if I should haunt him. Huh? You can haunt people other than me? You're such an idiot, Master. You're not going to stop me. Like I would go haunt someone else. Fancy neighborhood sure have a lot of amenities.
But
Is there any need for fire hydrants given the constant rain? Who knows when something might explode. Better be safe and soggy. It's safer than sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm still a little bit more attached to like process of elimination or AI Somnium files more than this. But it is still early, and we haven't really met all of the characters. Like, Danganronpa is really known for its characters. I mean, it's known for its, well, it is of course known for its murder mystery, but it's not necessarily known as a good murder mystery. Or murder mysteries that, make too terribly much sense.
so this is the art gallery. It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
But wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Did you say something?
That's our Hellora!
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wait, please!
I do think it's fun to see these character designs, even though it is kind of a shame that they recycled every single character. But to see them in full 3D, I mean, I think that is nice.
Oh!
Seems like this door's locked.
Well,
There are priceless works of art all over the place. Of course the door's going to be locked.
What is it?
Where do you think you're going? The crime scene's this way.
Sorry.
Right, sorry. I just want to explore. What's the big deal?
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
We're going in.
We're like a couple of thugs or something. Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshiper. He said he was trailing the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
ooh, another locked room mystery. That's more total. But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died. Let's start investigating.
Yes.
Investigation. Blank canvas. The canvas placed here is completely blank. I wonder why it's blank, and why is it so messily placed with the wooden frames?
Well,
It doesn't look like an exhibition piece. Maybe it was used for some other event. I see. Nothing seems out of place. I don't think this will help with the case.
This is...
Painting of a man screaming with his hands clutching his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. I almost feel as if it's going to swallow me whole.
that's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. It doesn't look like it's related to the case.
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming. Yeah,
Blank canvas and wooden frame have been placed on a trolley. Nothing seems to have changed between then and now. At least that's how it looks to me. It appears unchanged to me as well, meaning there's probably no evidence to be found here.
oh!
A sculpture with a sheet placed over it to keep it dust off.
It appears.
Doesn't look like it's been moved for a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the dust that that's gathered on the sheet too. In other words, it's completely irrelevant. There are baskets on top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see inside them though. I'll take a look for you. This is... What is it? We accomplished nothing. So you found nothing.
Oh!
Sculpture with a sheet over it. The position was the same before and after using post-cognition.
I see.
The overall shape of the sheet is also unchanged. We can assume nobody's moved it. The sculpture isn't related to the case.
Oh!
There are baskets on top of the shelf. There's nothing but dust inside. I guess it hasn't been used for a while. Basically, it's unrelated to the case.
There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick and twisted.
Nail and painting.
I'll find out for you.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window jets out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
Currently, it opens outward slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here. This is...
Nails are driven into this painting of a young man.
I'm...
Oh, I know this. He's one of those edgelord protagonists everybody loves for no reason. That's not really the impression I get.
This is...
It's a large scenic painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason?
That's...
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much.
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
Nailed doll. Stacked boxes? The cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, the boxes were brought in after the incident.
It appears.
Looks like there's artwork inside. They must be storing the items no longer on exhibit. I don't think these are related to the investigation. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna look at it. Need those detective points.
You know,
The cardboard boxes are stacked up.
Yeah.
There's a layer of dust on the boxes. It doesn't look like the culprit touched them, meaning they've got nothing to do with the case.
this is...
It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. This picture really conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted is an important figure from years ago.
What?
Huh? Huh? There's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer. Okay, nothing important. It's okay though.
Maybe.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key, and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
Okay, gallery, art gallery storage door key.
Oh!
Spilled paint has stained the floor. If we can find out when the paint, well, when the spill occurred, we'll know if it's related to our investigation.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder, or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Alright.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
Okay, nothing else here. Finally gonna do the body here.
Oh!
Seems like this is where the body was at the time of the incident. There's no trace of it anymore, though.
Beats me.
Looks like the area has been cleaned up, probably by the peacekeepers or the art gallery staff. I don't think investigating here will turn up anything useful, any useful information. Oh, you say that now. Until we look in the past.
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name is Iso Moed. She used her good looks to have relations with many men. The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And...
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep. This may be the real cause of death.
Woman's corpse. Like the other victims, there are signs of strangulation, but no wounds from resisting, and signs of blunt force trauma to the back of the head. That's it. That's the only thing I found interesting.
That should be enough.
I'm finishing investigating here. I feel like the full picture is slowly starting to come together.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
Oh, should we talk to her?
Very well.
We best to check outside the window. Go ahead, I'll stay here.
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself, huh? And my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Halara is right. This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know, but
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
oh, right. I'll do it right away.
Outside the window? Could that have anything to do with the locked room?
I wonder what Halara discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
I hope that's not the case.
I see. Let's rest.
Some cardboard boxes are stacked up. Looks like they're all sealed.
Actually,
They've been left in the rain, so I bet whatever's inside is ruined.
Maybe.
Someone could probably scale this fence with some effort. Maybe the culprit escaped this way.
anyway,
Maybe, but the real priority is solving that locked room mystery, right? Anyway, it's not like there are any clues left behind here.
Yeah.
You're right. Let's focus on figuring out that locked room.
Here's the window.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay. I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap. I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
Hey! What are you doing here?
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Wait! I'm...
Infiltrate the art gallery staff member. I'm a detective.
I'm a detective. Well, I'm still a trainee, technically.
Uh-oh. You sure it's a good idea to reveal yourself like that?
I'm investigating as a detective. I've done nothing to be ashamed of.
Huh? A detective? What's that?
You don't know what a detective is?
I guess detectives aren't that big in Kanai Ward. Must be because our fuzzhead chief is lazy.
Well...
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure.
All right.
Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door. And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
Okay, paint on floor. At the time the body was discovered, someone from the church tried to enter and knocked over a paint can.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. Aw, I have no clue what to do.
Stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, right! We need to help him! I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Right, let's hurry! I want to know how they'll execute him, too.
District sure is beautiful, isn't it? The exact opposite of Kamasaki next door. Window shopping is fun and all, but make sure you stop by the cafe. I would also recommend the art gallery, but unfortunately it's closed right now.
I see.
See, thank you.
So?
He's just like one of those villagers that stands by the entrance and happily provides info. Yeah, it's true.
Come on, let's go! Go, go, go!
Alara seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on! Where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
Let's see, by continuing ahead it will not be possible to return here for some time. Also, no further requests can be accepted, and in-progress requests will be left unsolved. Continue? Oh no. Wait, did I solve all my requests? Yeah, that I'm not sure. Let's see, I guess we should solve this one. Due to family circumstances, the daughter of a merchant family was being forced into an arranged marriage. The suitor was only using her father, however. Her father wouldn't listen to concerns, so she left home, but wanting to talk to him, she handed Yuma a letter to detail her thoughts. Delivered the letter to her father, who was waiting at Kanai Station in a blue suit. Okay, waiting in a blue suit. I'll probably die before I see the world beyond these tracks. Living out your whole life confined in Kanai Ward is a lonely proposition, don't you think? I guess so. Of course you don't get it, Master. You came from the other side of the tracks. Going great, huh? This is Kanai Station, but trains really don't come that often. It's like this all the time. Hardly anyone comes through here, so it's real quiet. Since Kanai Ward's been isolated, no one's coming or going. Except for you, Master. I never imagined it would be like this. This is Kanai Station. As you can see, it's a lonely station with 0 customers. So he's waiting in a blue suit, right? I mean, that guy had a blue suit. But apparently it wasn't him. Blue suit, blue suit.
Oh!
A completely navy blue suit. Could this be the merchant girl's father? Is the man with him the client's suitor? I bet he is. He even looks evil.
No.
We can't just tell from appearances. Anyway, let's try talking with him. Excuse me? Who are you? If you don't mind, we're in the middle of an important conversation. I have a letter for you from your daughter. What did you say? You know my daughter's whereabouts?
Well?
Yes, but would you please read the letter first? You're not actually listening to this guy, are you, sir? I'll see for myself. This is without a doubt her handwriting. There must be some kind of mistake. I would never mistake my daughter's handwriting. I'm afraid that if what's written here is true, this marriage cannot be allowed to continue. And I almost got away with it too. He's not even trying to hide it. He sounds like some second-rate cartoon villain. No point in playing pretend anymore. The scam's over, and the moment they start to doubt you. Later, chumps. Hey, wait! There's no need to follow him. Thank you for delivering this letter.
No.
It was nothing. I'll try talking to my daughter. Allow me to properly thank you another day.
Yes.
Sure.
For now.
Let's go report to the client.
And that's what happened.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that arranged marriage anymore. Really? Then my father actually believed me? I think I'll go home now. Thank you so much for everything. I hope it goes well.
Well,
We did our part. Who cares what happens next?
No.
We're involved now, so I'd like for her to be happy. Oh, I get it. That must be the way of the simp. Why do you keep calling me that? Oh, there's a lot of detective points, man. Okay, where are we going here? Riverbank? And then we'll travel by bus? Really? So that should be all my requests, right? Solved. Yeah, okay, so everything's solved.
Come on, pay attention!
In abilities, you can check master status as well as acquire and set labyrinth skills.
You better not be skimming over
In status,
this.
you can check master detective rank, detective points, and the effective skills when they're set.
Hey, Master! do
In
you
skills,
need a
labyrinth
power-up?
skills can be acquired by picking a skill mass you want and spending SP.
Set whichever skills
You can
suit
activate
best.
labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires a memory cost, so pay attention to how much you have left. Okay, I have SP1, yes. Equip the skill, sure. Let's see, what is this? Evasion? Stand by me. In reasoning deathmatch sequences, shorten the assist ability recovery time. Increase stamina. In the Shinigami puzzle sequences, remove one solution key. Shinigami will barf up. Remove one solution key? Why would I want to remove the solution key? Increase stamina. In reasoning deathmatch sequence, shorten the assist ability's recovery time. I mean, this sounds like a power down. I need to increase my stamina. Let's see, when combined with Stand By Me 1 in Reasoning Deathmatch sequences, the assist ability recovers even faster. If equipped alone, it has the same effect as Stand By Me 1. Let's see, in Reasoning Deathmatch sequences, reduce the number of colored words in the Mr. Venom statements, making it easier to identify what to repel. Oh, I mean, that's pretty useful. See, solution key. Sequence remove incorrect solution key. Or during Shinigami puzzle sequence, slow down the rotation speed of Shinigami's barrel. Oh, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. See, showing a Shinigami puzzle sequence, remove 2 solutions, Shinigami will barf up. Okay. That's result 1. And reasoning deathmatch sequence, removing 1 incorrect solution key. And what is this one? Assist ability recovers even faster. I don't think I've even used the assist ability at this point in time. Let's see. Break 2 incorrect letters on Shinigami's barrel. Oh. I mean, again, useful. See, reading deathmatch sequences, remove it. 1 incorrect solution key. The number of selectable solution keys cannot be 1 or less. It's from reasoning deathmatch, and then this is more stamina. This is remove 2 solution keys, Shinigami keys, and then I think I would need more stamina.
You definitely want to remember this.
In solution keys, you can review the info of acquired solution keys. That's it. profiles. This is generally stuff I don't really care about. I mean, I get all the context for the characters by playing the game. But you never know. I mean, this is Danganronpa. Maybe there'll be like some specific set of words or codes that I need to know from reading this stuff. Theoretically reading it, yeah. I don't think I've ever gone back and like reviewed a character's portrait in one of these murder mystery games. Worshipper and non-servant. Is there some profile I didn't look at? Yeah, it's all of them. Oh.
It's so simple.
In Glossary, you can review in-game terminology, names of places, and events that have happened.
I see.
Also, you can check my tutorials out over and over again. Okay, this is for the really, well, the, you know, maybe the more detailed descriptions in this game. Although I think the defaults through normal gameplay are plenty informative. How much stuff is in the glossary?
Gotta stay in that detective mindset.
Detective points can be earned by conducting detective activities like investigating and gathering info.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Earning DP increases the detective rank. Maybe something cool will happen when the rank goes up.
Attention!
Before rushing off to the train, let's start with the basic controls and walk around and explore the room. Oh yeah, I recommend moving the camera around to explore the surroundings. Places with an examination marker can be inspected. Make sure to investigate proper areas of interest.
Gotta write this down.
You can also fast forward and auto advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped. Okay, so this is the prior conversations. Okay, let's save before we go into the giant cinematics, which the game is, fortunately and unfortunately known for.
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Wait! Oh, Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being, please?
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still...
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please! You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
Huh?
Oh, you've said it now! There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
But
Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings. We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes. I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate.
Victims of the serial killings were all strangled, but the cause of death was not publicized.
Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Huh?
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
got too carried away, rookie!
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
That's right!
Halara! Please help! Halara Nightmare!
It appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Halara, you came for me!
Yeah, as I said I would.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth, are you alright?
Who do you think we are? In this town,
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I've set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
What's going on?
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church. And now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure? There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well...
What do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Halara seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own? If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay. When I reap the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? Don't you want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
What? What's this? Has time stopped?
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't a one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Halara wandered into the Mystery Labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
You're not even sure?
Who are you?
This'll take too long to explain, plus I don't feel like it. So I'll make that roll over the faster! Rabbit hole we go!
Yeah, I will say the game definitely has a lot of charm. But why don't we stop it there? This is Unapostrophe. You've been watching Master Detective Archives Rain Code running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.